This is Lori from Siegel Solutions, and I'd like to show you a feature that they've added to Intuit Enterprise Suite for various dimensions. Intuit Enterprise Suite is the latest version of QuickBooks Online that Intuit rolled out about a year ago, and they keep adding more features to it. And it is now the highest level of QuickBooks Online. So there are more features in that than QuickBooks Online Advanced. And this is called attributes. And it adds new dimensions to QuickBooks Online, where in QuickBooks Online Plus and Advanced, you can have classes and locations, so it's 2 dimensions, where in IES or Intuit Enterprise Suite, you can have multiple dimensions. I believe it's up to 20. So let me show you how you set them up. So if I go to the gear, in the older versions you saw it was part of, not the older versions, the lower versions. If you go to account settings, you can turn on location and class. But here, and you saw your class list and your location list, but now we have dimensions. Class is our original dimension that is there. And departments, which we said was locations, we changed the name to departments. So we've added 3 more dimensions: an FA type, a sales rep, and a state. And if you see it says shared with 4 companies, that is because Intuit Enterprise Suite does multi-company. So you can have companies associated. It's separate QuickBooks subscriptions, but you can have various companies and it does multiple reports, or consolidated reports for those companies, and also intercompany transactions, which we'll show in later videos. So this is giving dimensions. So if I click on sales rep, we put in the 2 different sales reps. Let me go back to dimensions. I'm going to add a new dimension. I'm going to call this trade shows. And I can say if it's shared with all the companies or just this one. I'm going to say it's shared with all of them. I'm going to save it. And then I can just add the values. So I can say, Jan, I can say, hardscape is 1. And then add another value here. Oops. And it always asks how we did. And this is going to be small business. Expo, spring, and you get the idea of how we can do this. Now, on any transaction, if I go to create, and I'm going to create an expense, we now see all that we see: class, department. So we're able to see, and you're able to assign multiple dimensions. You're able to decide to assign a class, a department, FA type, sales order, and if it's a trade show, you don't have to put them all in, but they are there. The other great thing is when we run a report, so I can go to a profit and loss, and when I display columns, I can actually display them by the different attributes. And then finally, if you're an accountant user and you're used to using the reclassify transactions, that was recurring. Why did that come up? Classify here. I go up to, sorry about that, to my reclassify transactions. I'm going to change this to 70120 so I can get all the transactions. if I go here and hit reclassify, I can add in. So I can add in. So if you move from the lower versions up to Enterprise Suite and want to add the multiple dimensions, you can become an accountant user. You can have an expert help you and be able to reclassify everything for your various attributes. So I hope this tip helps to understand this great feature in IES or Intuit Enterprise Suite for dimensions and attributes. Once again, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions, and please reach out to me if you'd like to convert or want more information or a demo on Intuit Enterprise Suite. As a QuickBooks Solutions provider, Siegel Solutions can offer you QuickBooks Online for 30% discount for the first 12 months. To receive this great offer, just scan the QR code on screen or visit the website below the QR code. Once again, it's an exclusive offer from Siegel Solutions for 30% off of your new subscription of QuickBooks Online for the first 12 months. To learn more about Siegel Solutions and our QuickBooks consulting services, which include cleanups, new file setups, third-party integrations, and we also offer ongoing bookkeeping services, visit our website at www.siegelsolutions.com. You can also email us at info@siegelsolutions.com. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube for more of our tips and tricks videos.